Okay, and the worked example 12, kinetic energy is a half mv squared. This again, tricky. Students will, certainly find this confusing, and it will take a bit of practice, particularly the next worked example you do whenever you have to work out your velocity. This first probably slightly easier one, we are asked to express m. So this will require repetition, quite a bit of practice. So Ke is a half m v squared. The first variable I think is useful to sort of eliminate is this really half on the right hand side. And look, the easiest thing to do to the entire equation to get rid of that half is to multiply both sides of the equation by 2. That ultimately means if I come to the left hand side, look, I can just multiply it by 2. And of course I have to then multiply the right hand side by 2 as well. Now the reason for doing that, of course, is that a half multiplied by 2 cancels out to give us 1, and then of course 1 times m is just m, and then m times v squared is just mv squared. So we end up then really, I might just take this 2 in front of the Ke here, we've got 2 times kinetic energy is equal to mv squared. Next thing we want to eliminate, again, we want m on its own, so we want to eliminate this v squared. And so really the next mathematical operation we want to do to both sides is to divide the equation by v squared. So that becomes 2 times kinetic energy equals mv squared. I'm just dropping down a level to do this operation. And we'll just divide the right hand side by v squared, and we must divide the right hand side by v squared as well. Now again, the v squared might look a little bit trickier, but look, that's just a number. V squared is a number, and a number divided by the same number will of course always cancel out to give you 1. And then of course 1 times m, well, that just leaves m. Just tidy this up just a wee bit, so you end up with 2 times kinetic energy divided by v squared is equal to m. And we have of course rearranged and expressed m, but why just put the m on the left hand side? And so your mass is equal to 2 times your kinetic energy divided by the value of v squared. And that's it. You can then sub in your numbers for kinetic energy in joules, velocity in meters per second. And of course, you'll then get your mass out in kilograms.